Hi, I'm Jamie Mason Cohen. I am a performance and leadership expert. I train Fortune 500 companies to become better communicators and to improve culture. Now, how can you initiate diverse conversation amongst teams? If you are the leader or a manager or you are facilitating a meeting, there's three things that you can do. The first is admit you don't know. Even if you might know, hold your tongue and say, I don't know, what do you think? What that does is it gives other people the empowering feeling and also puts them in center stage that you appreciate and you're humble enough to ask for, seek out, and acknowledge their insights. The second thing is, once you say, I don't know, really keep asking them, what do you think? Ask every member of your team, what do you think? What do you think? Go to the quieter team members and ask them what they think in a tone that is inclusive, that is friendly, and that shows them that you really are interested in their point of view. You don't want to be a dictator in this age. You want to be a collaborator. You want the team to cumulatively make decisions, even though you might be the one that makes the final call. And finally, you want to ask your team, what are the two sides of this idea I'm putting forth? Divide them in two and say, I want you to focus on the pros and you to focus on the cons and have a debate. Literally have a debate on that idea. And instead of shooting down those who disagree, ask for clarification on why they don't think the idea works. One of the best things you can do in a meeting is when the first person disagrees with you, it's very tempting to be defensive and say no, and jump in and want to put them in their place or say, no, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the point. Instead, make it a point that the first person who speaks and even questions you, no matter how they question you, as long as it's not over the top, inappropriate for the whole organization, you say yes, yes, and answer that, or yes, and we'll get to that sooner. Yes, thank you for that. Because that creates psychological safety so that every person on your diverse team knows that you're open to new ideas. Now in handwriting, if your O's or middle zone letters look cloudy, so they're really tight, there's not a lot of space in there, that sometimes can represent closed-mindedness. If the ink is like this, you might want to be more open literally with your O's and with your communication style so that every member of your diverse team feels included. I'm Jamie Mason Cohen, and I am here to answer your questions on leadership and performance, as well as resilience.